Homegrown, homemade jam.
A blooper intro, but this is a true-to-goodness garden to kitchen or garden to pantry experience. Not just learning, but let's have fun as we make Kamote Halaya. You're watching Channel 1 and this is the Pinoy Food Series. Let's join Romelo and his small kitchen.
Hello, welcome back to our small kitchen. In fact, a kitchen along the hallway. Welcome back, really. If you were with me the last time we harvested sweet potato or camote at the balcony, we now have a new crop today. I just planted a new crop today. But we plan to be making halaya, camote halaya or sweet potato halaya from our harvest. They are fresh, they still have dirt on them. So we're going to wash them first. By the way, if you are new to this channel, this is not a cooking tutorial channel. This is a growing and cooking channel. We show everyone that growing, gardening and kitchen is fun and everyone can do it. There's more than learning here. There's entertainment and advanced learning. I hope you stay with me and follow the life of our camote. And did I tell you we'll be making halaya? Yes, we'll be making halaya. And the additional portion, and from that halaya I should say, we'll be making ube roll a la Goldilocks. So come back for that shoot. Come back for that video I should say. Let's wash now. First tip. Since they still have ground or dirt on them, I'll be using a pail to catch the soil. I don't want to clog my drainage. Yeah, the usual problem of every drainage, sand. Especially bathrooms along the beach, it's sand. We'll bring this water outside and we'll water the plants.
In just 10 minutes boiling, they were cooked. In fact, you don't have to cook them completely.
This is a small portion indeed, so I hope we can make a jar of halaya from this.
I couldn't wait for them to cool down, that's why I washed them with cold water.
We're gonna use this machine for this small batch. It's OA, but we might as well use it.
They're really soft.
Look at that. Perhaps not the most sightly, but look at these colors. Beautiful. Remember, we're making ube, or not ube, but camote halaya. The recipe calls for 2 cups of this. I think we have more than enough. I was apprehensive at first. That small harvest is enough for this recipe. The camote was more than what I expected. I have here the complete ingredients now, but let's give that role to our voiceover to tell us.
Sweet potato or camote, butter, milk, coconut milk, condensed milk, ube flavoring, and sugar. And if you want to serve it, top it with cheese.
Thank you, voiceover. This is simple recipe. We just have to add everything. Except for this cheese, we'll be using this as toppings. We use that, or we'll be needing that the time we serve. if you listen closely to our voiceover, the quantities that I have now are 1.5 times more than what is in the recipe. Adjust it accordingly. You can refer to the description box anytime for the quantity or the amount of the ingredients. Adjust proportionately. This is cream, or this is full cream butter, I should say. I need an apron for this. We'll be working with food color, and it's violet. The evaporated milk.
In no particular order, but this is coconut milk and condensed milk.
How would you have reacted if I run the camera for the entire dripping of the condensed milk? Now the sugar. Be reminded that we're cooking or preparing Camote Halaya, but the classic Halaya has been known to be made from ube. So we're synthesizing ube flavor here. I'll be adding ube flavoring, 3 to 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, not more than enough. And the color. Let's add more if it turns to be light, but we'll mix it now. I think this is the best utensil for mixing. We'll add more color later. This is on the light side, but let me give you a close-up. This looks very nice. Into the stove now. I remember that when I was a kid, my mother would cook. We just boil kamote and serve it with butter and sugar. I realized that was a raw or a simple halaya. Halaya basic. Now we're making a full or traditional halaya. Not just butter, but milk, condensed milk, evaporated milk, and even coconut milk. How rich can this be? Rich and creamy. While waiting for this to boil, we can do some washing up here. Stir continuously. This is not a dish where you can watch the television while preparing.
It's now lava-like. It's close.
Welcome to day 2. It took longer than I thought. I thought when it reached a lava state, I thought that was enough, so I stopped. But when it cooled down, it was still wet. So I continued boiling it, observing it closely until I got the right consistency. Cools and it's still wet, you can cook it further, and that's what I just did. I'm gonna save some to use as jam on bread and some on this tray for my halaya dessert and for my ube roll later. Not the most Instagrammable of all plating, but it is delicious. Proudly presented, successfully homegrown and homemade Kamote or Ube Halaya. For dessert, for bread spread, or for toppings later for my cake. Gawa na rin our Ube Halaya or purple yam jam. Purple yam jam. Don't forget to come back for our roll, ube roll, where I'll be using this homegrown, homemade jam as the filling. It's easy. Yes, if I can make it, you too can make it. If you can make it, why buy it? That's our slogan. So don't forget to share and subscribe. Until next time, you're Quailango here in Holland, Romelo. This is really good. What should I do with my excess cheese? Ensaimada, that's coming up.